Hello, I'm Socksville 2.0 and welcome to my first playthrough of City Skylines 2. Pretty excited about this. A little disappointed so far that I have to record this in 1080p and 30 frames per second to get the computer to actually handle it. I built my computer just for City Skylines 1 to play heavily modded. This game's struggling. If you're new to the channel, I do love playing City Skylines. I did a lot of playthroughs over the years, and today we're starting a new journey, and I'm hoping it goes good. I don't know a lot about this game. I've played about for 4 hours so far leading into this new playthrough that I'm hoping turns into a long playthrough here. And we can see we got a good amount of area to build on, but we're gonna go very generic to begin with. We're gonna go very slow, kind of learn the game and go from there. A lot of time lapses that I'll probably talk over and just recaps is the format I'm thinking for this. We'll get our electricity inbound from over here, it looks like. So we'll have to figure out a way to get that nice and connected up to... We're going to do a transformer just to save some money, but we will do our own water. Yeah, we'll do our own water for sure. So let's get going and I'll give you an update. We're going to start out with a little bit of a grid pattern here. We're going to do just a handful of houses to start with and see how the demand treats us. So we'll go ahead and get started. We'll run it ×3. I've noticed it takes a little bit of time to do this. And what are you complaining about? Not enough electricity. Oh, because we forgot to do that part. Okay, we have our water treatment here. And so I wanted to do, gosh, the starter area is not gonna last long, but we are gonna put a outlet or a transporter right here and grab a little bit of electricity. We'll swing out to like here, and this will be short-lived, hopefully. We'll get a new home for our electricity once we're producing our own. Let's go ahead and get the game started, and the grid should be fine now. We should be importing electricity, consuming 14 kilowatts, going up, and we're importing all of it. Water, we are producing a whole lot that we can do there. So once we update our budget, get a hold of that, we can decrease the budget to save some money on water. But are we exporting water? Not yet. It'll be interesting. Yeah, playing it ×3, I feel like those buildings should be built already. I'll take a look to see if there's any settings for that. Doesn't seem like it. But we can see we have a decent commercial and industrial demand already. And what I wanted to put here was a few of our commercial buildings. Go ahead and do these inside on both right now. Get a little bit of commercial going. That should really kill the commercial demand. We'll get these buildings built and get some citizens moved in. Hopefully we'll hit founding here quick in the first milestone. All right, we got a couple people living here. First houses to look at. Yeah, interesting graphics. Not really sure what to call that. It's a cool little setup here. Not bad. All right, so our industrial area is what is needed next. We got to be careful with this water. Oh man, where should we go with that? Not a huge space to start with, and the wind is shooting to the northeast as we stand now. So we'll come out here, we'll just create a little zone or industry. And I want to try this grid tool and see how it works. That's pretty sweet. And because of that, we'll go ahead and throw a little industrial section here. We'll get it designed better. We're just getting things unlocked at this point. Gonna slowly, naturally grow this town, and we'll get this whole residential area populated soon. But it looks like the demand is there, so let's go ahead and do that now. We'll just grab all the way through here. And it'll be okay being on this main road for now. We might adjust that later on. I don't know if we'll keep the roundabout. Not a big fan. And still a little more demand, so we'll go ahead and populate this whole section here by the freeway exit. Why not? First little neighborhood, not bad. Not sure about this main road not connecting. We might change that long term. Yeah, it's getting a feel for things. It's coming along nice. The first mistake I've noticed, I'm gonna be able to extend very far until we open some more tiles. It looks like it let us sneak to there, which isn't bad because we can connect up here. Yeah, we're gonna keep plugging away, keep extending this town. Try to get to some milestones. I'm not gonna pick any development yet. We'll do that later on when we get a lot of points opened up. But the next milestone, we're looking at 2,500 XP, which opens up some more medium housing. And I believe we just opened up the medium density row houses. So yeah, there's going to be instantly a demand on that. I'm not sure I agree with that, but that's the way the game's created. Big thing so far is it doesn't seem to be as easy to fail at the beginning of a playthrough as it did in City Skylines 1. So I want to get some of these medium row houses down, but I'm trying to figure out a good spot. So we got kind of our main road coming into town here, which we're going to keep extending. And we need to, before we get too far ahead, I think we want to figure out where we're going to put our recycling plants. And we could put it right here across from, yeah, we'll do that. It's going to sneak into where we're extending right now for our residential area, but we can always adjust. So there we go. We got a recycle plant, or a landfill, I guess is what it is. It's under the recycle button, garbage management. It is a landfill. I apologize. But that does block off this road from extending. So is there a move tool? Area, relocate. We don't want it that close to the water pump. Actually, let's bulldoze that. I think that's probably still too close to the water. Let's take a look at that. Oh, that was down here. Might be okay there. But what I do want to do is get these roads extended just to prevent anything in the future like that from blocking it. We'll just do a little skirt out there, and then we'll come in here and we'll replace this down. There we go. And that should get us a good amount of XP. And then the next thing we want to look at is where we want to put our health care. We did not make this wide enough here. We could put it up here on Elk Street. Very nice. That was a lot of experience came in. And then the other thing we have is a cemetery, which I would like to figure out how to put those close to each other. And that might work there. That's kind of nice. Definitely a nice building there. Like parking lot, entry. That's a pretty building. Yeah, the terrain. Yeah, we could have flattened it out. I think we're going to go ahead and already shift to our own electricity. It is cost us $70,000 a month, but I don't really want to use other people's electricity. But we're at 4,000 negative an hour. So we're burning money, 100,000 a day. That improved a little bit now that we're not importing. And we potentially could start exporting. Yeah, we are exporting some electricity. That's good. So that should help with the money. So we have people coming in. Yeah, so it's dropping a little bit. Still losing money, but we got to get more people in here. Let's build an area for some medium density housing next. Got our commercial all zoned there. Got our healthcare. Let's give it a little bit of room here. And for expansion, it's probably too close. So now we have 3 development points. I think road-wise, we'll do advanced road services, which would be nice. And potentially parking, crematorium. I don't know if we need that yet. We'll keep a hold of the other point for now, but just got a huge jump in industrial demand. Go about right here, we'll cut across. We'll add a little bit more commercial right here. Why not? And we'll grab right here, fill that up. Got our little industrial hub here. It'd be cool to have like a dock at some point maybe with shipping things out. And hopefully this is short-lived because that's not pretty. Not much by the water treatment. I'm not sure what we can put on the ground there, but let's go find an area near the residential that an elementary school can fit, and I think that would be a good spot for it. We're not going to do any upgrades to it, but it's pretty cool. You click on it and we got these upgrades. We got a playground. It's just money right now. We got to get to where we're bringing in money before we can really do that, but I want to leave some area for those expansions. Kind of, add that. Maybe if we want to do it over here, we can add that there, but right now we can get 1,000 kids in here. And we only have 329 citizens, so that'll be good for a while. Should help with happiness though. And then that's the only thing we unlocked. We do have the road services, which we might do on our main road, but again, it's just the upkeep's gonna be a problem, right? So if we go to upgrade, we go here, we go with these tree ones, do that twice, put some trees on there. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, City Skylines 1 fans, it feels like we're taking somewhat of a step back, but there is a lot added to this game that was missing in vanilla City Skylines. Not my favorite layout of what we did here, but It's working out pretty cool. Gonna continue our commercial build out up this main road. Yeah, and zoning would be nice to be able to tell it where we want to zone. I don't want it on the Elk Road, I want it on that. So let's pause. Let's see if we can figure that out. Play around with these services for a little bit. The thing I see missing is no parking. That's definitely the thing that's missing. Unless one of these does that. But like no zoning here would be nice to switch the zoning around. Yeah, just kind of improving these roads is pretty cool. So can we do that and then this? Oh, we can. That's definitely what we want. Add the trees here, give it a little bit more appeal, but can't zone right there. That was because of terrain, maybe? I don't know. That's the things that I just don't understand why they don't work the way that would just be really intuitive. And these I don't believe are going to be able to be zoned because these weren't selected. Because I wanted them on that one. That's okay. We're learning. It's not going to be a masterpiece our first time through. Who knows? Maybe it will be. Industry demand. Okay, so similar to the last game. Gonna really demand an industry build out. So my plan for this playthrough is to play about an hour per episode. And gosh, some of this is just, you know, you're gonna hear me complain. I'm gonna be very picky. As of right now, I prefer the original game. There's some upgrades here that I think are pretty nice quality of life stuff, but I'm just not sure. It doesn't seem to perform great, but we're gonna give it a shot. It's a brand new game. There's gonna be releases, there's gonna be fixes. Get rid of this parking. So far, it's coming along nice. Let me know what you think about this beginning here. Got our freeway entrance and we've got a little commercial building off here and then sprawling into a bunch of residential. I was hoping to get a little farther, that's all right. And then our little industrial area that I'm hoping to do a port long term here. And then eventually when we grow out to maybe this area, it'll become residential by the water and the water over here as well. And do we have railroads? There's the railroad, right? Yep, okay. All right, well, lots more to come of this. Gonna really expand, try to go pretty quick on this series. Maybe every other day, release a video. Let me know what you think. Happy to be back. I'll catch you on the next one.